Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video of Walter Coding Productions. This is going to be video 3 of the series of videos on Lab 5 for CMT 171 Digital Electronics. So, in this video today, what we're going to be covering is the rotating display and the 7-segment tables for the decoder. And we will be starting to work on the decoder, possibly getting to the K-maps in this video. So, stay tuned, and make sure you don't subscribe to plans. In this section, we are going to be covering this right here, which is the hex display, and these are the corresponding values which are important for here later. And the rotating table right here. So, your table on your assignment, which you are not copying my for, because if you do, you are not being the most intelligent. So, your states are going to go 0, 2, 4, 7, 0. And 2, 4, 7 are obviously going to be replaced with your numbers, not mine. So, in mine, I have decided that this is going to be the pattern I go for. Honestly, it does not matter what I choose to go for because this is just an example, and you should be able to figure this out by yourself using this video as an example. So, we go to the 7-segment values. And this is where you need to pay close attention to what we're doing on how to fill this out. Okay? So, we're going to be looking at A right here, okay? So, we are in hex 0, which is this column. So this is what we're paying attention to. And the states are paying attention to right here as well. So, first, we're trying to make a C, okay? So A would need to be on, and this is active low, so it's 0 to turn it on. B would need to be off, so it's a 1. C would need to be off, so it's a 1. D needs to be on. E needs to be on. F needs to be on. G needs to be a 1. So, that's essentially how we're going to be doing this entire thing for all the rest of these. That's literally, that's it. That's all you have to do, is just keep filling these out in the correct state. So, we look at hex 0, this column again, and we look at state 2. So it needs to be off for all of them. So, easy as that. And then we need to make an O. So, you're not going to be like me and do a lowercase o, and you're going to do a capital case O. Yes. So here would be a capital. Don't be like me, how I did in my lab, and do it lowercase, because that's not what you're supposed to do. And then we go to state 7. And state 7 is going to be another C. And there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do for these 7-segment values. And then you're going to do the rest of them for the rest of these. And remember, each hex corresponds to the column, not the row, the column. I made that mistake, and I'm sure that some of you might have as well. So, pay attention to that. And then fill these out, and we'll move on to the next part. Alright, so as you can see, here's mine, all of them done, and this is how yours are going to look as well, okay? I have all of them filled out, and then each of these values are going to be yours. So, do not copy these, because you will fail if you do. Alright, so now we're going to be doing the K-maps for one of the decoders. So, in this case, we're going to be doing hex 0, which is right up here. So we're going to be doing A first. So at A, we see that at state 0, A is 0. So at position 0, 0, 0, you put a 0. Then at state 2, it is a 1. So position 2, you're going to put a 1. 4, it's a 0. 7, it's a 0. Fill the rest of the X's. Alright, then you're going to find your biggest group. Right there. And that means that A is equal to Q1. There you go. Then we're going to do the same thing for B. So it is going to be a 1 at state 0. At 2 it is going to be also a 1. At 4 it is going to be a 0. And at state 7 it is going to be a 1. And then the rest are going to be X's. Same thing for the rest of them. And B is equal to Q bar. That's not the right thing. Q2 bar or Q1. Right, so once those are done, you're going to finish up the rest of them, which I'll do right now, and then we are going to move on to Quartus. Alright, so here we are at Quartus. This is literally the last part. So we're going to be doing one decoder, which is going to be hex 0. So what you need is 7 outputs of your hex module, in this case hex 0, and they're going to be numbered 0 through 6, so you need 7 of them. So then you connect them up as the way you found it. So in my case, A is going to be equal to Q1. So we attach that there. And then D, so D will attach there. So will E, and so will F, and then G was found to be 1 in this case, and then B and C were found to be Q2 bar or Q1. So what we're going to do is get an OR gate. Quartus does this, so instead we're going to get it and place an OR gate about there and connect it there. And now it's not working. There we go. There we go. Now it's connected. So then now we're going to take this end and connect this to Q2 bar. This end to Q1. In fact, actually, we can just tie it right there, because that's also Q1. So, there's your decoder. Oh, except for this part isn't attached. There we go. There it is. So there you go. That's how you make your decoder. You have to use all of the K-maps and the tables and state machine stuff to get here. But now, hex 0 will work as it changes states in the way that I showed it to. So remember, yours will probably not be like this. If it is, you might have done something wrong, because this one is not the right thing for what you are doing in your lab. So I hope you have learned something, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on another video from Walter Coding Productions.